Hey, how's it, everybody? This is Frank Worrell from Poi Dog Pondering. We have about 3 days, a few days left on the whole KickStarter campaign. I think it finishes up on January 31st. First of all, we want to thank all of you who have pledged and helped out to make this DVD, Poi Dog Pondering retrospective, possible. And then also want to let you folks know that anybody who's interested, there's still about 3 more days that you can pre-order the DVD, and also there's some extra kind of handmade or rare kind of rewards for certain pledge amounts that will only be available through KickStarter until the 31st. So anyways, they just wanted me to let you know that because it's coming up on the deadline. And mostly we wanted to say thank you to everybody who's pledged so far. You know, we set a very modest goal because we've never done anything like Kickstarter crowdfunding before, and making a record itself is very expensive, but then making a DVD is a whole other story that we're discovering. And so we met our goal in 1 week, or you guys met our goal in 1 week, and then went on to double it since then. So we can't thank you enough. You really helped us save, generate enough money to actually do this thing proper and right. So thank you very much. I just got back home from a trip to Washington, D.C., where I met with director Brian Liu and producer John Adelman, and looked over the footage, and it's looking great. They're busy at work now getting everything set to edit. So that's what I think we're going to start editing in March or February, I guess, February, March. And then I met with Ted Cho in Chicago, and we did a lot of pre-production for getting ready to start mixing. We have a long road ahead of us, and I'm really excited for it. But thank you for your help. Well, I got some emails via Kickstarter, people just asking about CATACOMBS, wondering about the tuning in CATACOMBS and how to play it, because it's a very unusual tuning. So I thought I would take this opportunity to tell you. It uses what originally how the song came about was I was missing these 3 strings: the fat E string, the high E string, and the B string. So all I had was the A, the D, and the G. These 3. Anyways, I found. So I was just playing around. Came up with stuff like the chain or. Big constellation. But then also using just those 3 strings, I was moving around the neck trying to find chords, and I found these. For catacombs. So, anyway, so I ended up writing a song around it based on those. There's an airplane going over. Based on those chords. And then I didn't know how to play it live because then I went back to a 6-string guitar. So Dog showed me an open tuning, an open D suspended tuning. That's what we used for this song. And basically what you do is you want to tune, they would call it Dad Gad, because it's D, A, D, G, A, D. Dad Gad, from fat string to thin strings. And the way you get there is you just tune. If here's your D string, tune that one down till it matches, and then tune this one down so it matches. And then since it's Dad Gad, you want that to be an A. We know that this is an A. There you go. That's it. So, the chord position, most guitars have dots on the fretboard, let you know where it is. This is a different style of guitar. It doesn't really have that, but I think it's 11 frets up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 frets up. You hit the A string and the G string, and everything else rings open. You slide that same hand position down to the 2nd fret. Now you lift up this finger, your ring finger, slide this up to the 7th fret, just the 1 string. set for the verses. The melody, I just mostly just work this A string for the melody. And just below the half point, harmonic point, or the octave point, this fret right behind it. And then for the chorus part, working the same strings, the A and the G, but the A string is going to be descending down, and the G string, I'm going to be popping it off and on there. So. Back to that same point there. That's it. That's the whole song. So there you go. Sorry, the sun's kind of bright. So my eyes are squinting. But anyways, I'll play Catacombs for you. Thanks a lot, everybody. I appreciate it. I'm dusting off the old ghosts now, and they're giving me a run for my money. Down here with the skulls and bones, down here in the catacombs, swimming through the blood of years, chipping away at this wall of tears. With no muslin hands to hold me in the dark, I was left to find the light. Down here in the catacombs, down here in the catacombs. Open my mouth, the air dilutes my thoughts. Words are like a string that I pull out of my mouth, like a tapeworm eating me from the inside out. Words are like a string that I pull out of my mouth. I can hear my friends and family walking and talking up there on the ground. We're all truly alone down here in the catacombs. They can't help me now. I've got to chase these demons out. With no muslin hands to hold me in the dark, I was left to find the light. Down here in the catacombs, down here in the catacombs. I was trying something new there, trying to do octaves. Open my mouth, yeah, dilutes my thoughts. Words are like a string that I pull out of my mouth, like a tapeworm eating me from the inside out. Words are like a string that I pull out of my mouth. Yeah. Cue airplane. All right, everybody. Aloha.